Turn your attention to the video board. Known as Tuxedo Tony Sands, he's always in for a show when Tony has a ball in his hand. As a standout running back for the Jayhawks from 1988 to 1991, Sands amassed 3,788 yards on 778 carries and 28 touchdowns in his Jayhawk career. They all stood as school records upon his departure. For his efforts, he was named the Big 8 Offensive Player of the Year in 1991 and made the All-Big 8 First Team and All-America Third Team. Sands may be most known for his final game of his Kansas career, where he set the FBS record for rushing attempts with 58 and rushing yards with 396 in KU's 33-29 victory over Missouri in 1991. Sands still owns KU records in both of those categories. Second in school history in career rushing yards and attempts. He owns the most 100 rushing yard games in school history with 17. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to David Booth, Kansas Memorial Stadium, Kansas football great Tony Sands, as we recognize him as a Ring of Honor inductee. Joining Tony on the field are his former head coach Brian Mason, members of his family, and athletics director Travis Goff. In Tony's 4-year career, he started 33 games at running back. He set program career records for rushing attempts, rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, rushing yards per game, 200-yard games, and career plays. And he still holds the KU record for 100-yard games. Tony set Big 8 record for most rushing attempts in a quarter, half, and game against Missouri in 1991. The same game, he set a KU, Big 8, and NCAA record for most yards gained in a game with 396 on 58 carries. His career's 737 yards against Missouri was a Big 8 record for a single quarter versus one team. In 1991, he was named to the All-Big 8 First Team and was named the Big 8 Offensive Player of the Year. He also earned Third Team All-America honors from the Associated Press in 1991. In recognition of Tony's contributions to Kansas football, Travis Goff will now present him with a Ring of Honor sport jacket and framed commemorative jersey to officially induct him into the Kansas Football Ring of Honor. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the North Pole as we add Tony Sands' name to the KU football legacy. Let's hear it one more time for Tony Sands. Sands, turn your attention back to the 50-yard line and welcome Kansas football great Nick Reid. And check the scoreboard for the video. From 2002 to 2005, starting 40 games, totaling 416 tackles throughout his Jayhawk career. Reid was always reliable for the Kansas defense, leading the Jayhawks in tackles in 3 consecutive seasons, and his 416 career tackles wound up being second most in school history, behind only Willie Pless, who was also in the Kansas Ring of Honor. Reid's versatility helped him compile 40 tackles for loss, 14 sacks, 3 interceptions, and 6 forced fumbles throughout his career. As a senior, Reid became the first Jayhawk to be named Big 12 Conference Defensive Player of the Year. He is the only Jayhawk to receive that award. Reid was also named third-team All-American and was a 3-time All-Big 12 selection over his career. Reid led the defense to 2 bowl appearances in his time as a Jayhawk, including a win in the 2005 Fort Worth Bowl and an appearance in the 2003 Mazda Tangerine Bowl. Fans welcome Kansas football great Nick Reid as we recognize him as a Ring of Honor inductee. Joining Nick on the field are his former head coach Mark Mangino, members of his family, and athletics director Travis Goff. During his 4-year career at Kansas, Nick started 40 games at linebacker. His 416 career tackles ranked 7th in Big 12 history at the time, and he still holds the number 2 overall spot in KU history behind Willie Pless. He recorded 40 tackles for a loss, tying him for then 2nd position on KU's career list. In 2005, his senior season, Nick earned first-team All-Big 12 honors and was named Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year. He also earned third-team All-America honors from the AP. In recognition of Nick's contributions to Kansas football, Travis Goff will now present him with a Ring of Honor sport jacket and framed commemorative jersey to officially induct him into the Kansas Football Ring of Honor. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the North Pole as we add Nick Reid's name to the KU football legacy.